Assalamu alaikum and hello again. We are working on October-November 2017 paper 3. I will solve with you task 3 web page. I will skip 2021. We are not in the questions to discuss or to evaluate or to answer some theory questions. I'm looking to work from question 22. You work for House Design and you will assist trainee web programmers in developing a web page to advertise the island of Cozumel. The web page and style sheet must work in all browsers and use the most efficient methods. Okay, all color codes are in hexadecimal. Now we are working on the web expression, which is working on the HTML. It will work on all the browsers and all the colors will be hexadecimal. As you remember, it's from 0 to FF, and also it is RGB, red, green, blue. Now let's work on creating the folder HTML17.3. They are every time asking us to do like this question, just to accumulate our work of the web to be in some web folder. Now I will select all the files, but not the Excel, not the evidence file, just copy and here just paste. Okay, I will not use this, and now this is my web folder which I will use as a website. After this, they are asking me to make an evidence to show these files in that folder, showing folder name, images, dimensions. Most of the students forget to make the image dimension. All the file names, extensions, sizes are clearly visible. I will check. Now I have the file name with its extension and folder name here, the dimensions not available. I will just right click right here in the header, and if I don't have dimensions from the shortcut options, I will go directly, it is alphabetically ordered. I will find dimensions and also file name, extension, size, here the size. Okay, so I have also to be careful that everything is visible in a good way. Yes, now by this I can get my snap. You have to be careful about it to be like this. The folder name and all the requested details. Now back to 23. Open the web page, which is the Cozumel HTML in your editor in the web browser, and carefully examine the web page in this in the images here from A to H. Select the most appropriate image from A to H and place it in the table. Add appropriate alternate text to this image. Okay, so I have to work on web expression. First of all, before I open the file, I have to open the website. So, as usual, go to Open Site, browse, and carefully go to your file. It will be in the exam time in your desktop, but for me, I keep it inside. Here is my folder, open, and okay. Now this is my file. This is the design. I can expand the files here, and just I have to check the images. You can double click and find the image. Also, you can just from here, from the view, put it as large icons, and you can see from the viewer the images to find the image that you want. Now, this is the place to insert your picture. So you can, from cell properties, find it is 250 by 443. And also, you can guess that it will talk about the cruise ship. So this can be, but this is wider than what we want. Next one, I think this will be possible. Just to get the properties. Dimensions, no, it is much larger. This will not work, it is a turtle. Let me check with this one. Aha, this is my proposed one. It is C. Let me check what's after. This is very small, very huge. Let me check this. The F, no, this is also huge. Till now it's C. G, let me check. I think it is shorter. This is 240, 433. 250. يعني it is possible. C. Okay, I will take C. Close and go. Just pick. Delete this and pick C. I have to add some alternate text. I will say it is a cruise ship. Okay. Why? Because it is here. Add appropriate and alternate text to this image. So, okay. Now, let's find what's next. Evaluate. I will not do the evaluation. 25. Replace the text. Place your candidate details with your name, center number, candidate number. Place a non-breaking space between the colon and your candidate details. Okay. Here. Okay, JO014. Okay. تمام. Now 26. Add a title to the head section of your web page. As you know, it's in the head. يعني he is telling you that the title is in the head. Okay? So if you forgot, you can just find it in the head. Go to the code and here, this is the head /head. So there is no space for the title. As you see, you can just add head, small letter, sorry, title. Now, title, write the title, then /title. That's all. Okay? Title /title, save, and also you can find it here once you make browse. Okay, so you will find it here, CTB homepage. This is the title that they are talking about. So it will be, as you see, in the head, after the style. Don't put it inside the style. This is the title. You can put it even before style or after, but it should be in the head section as you see here. Now what's next? Place a bookmark, which is the anchor, before the table at the top of the page. Using the text in the lower cell of the table, create hyperlink from the text. Click on this link to return the user to the bookmark. Okay, let's do it. Easy question. Now go to the design. It will be better more. Now control home. It means go to the first of the document. Here, insert bookmark and write top, the most efficient name. Then here, click on this link for the top of the page. Now they are asking us what? Create a hyperlink from the text. Click on this link only, not everything. How did I know? Because it is the italic. Click on this link only. Now you can just right click, hyperlink, place in the document, top, and OK. Now how can I find this in my code? To find the anchor, it's here. It could be a name, then the name of the anchor /a. Also it can be like tag dev id equal top /dev. Now the hyperlink here, this one, a hyperlink reference. Now between quotation #sign top. #sign, it means bookmark or anchor. Now click on this link, and this is the end of the link. It is by /a. So /a here, /a here, a href, between quotation you have the #sign top. Here name between quotation top, because here you are defining the reference. Here you are making a reference to that point. Okay, now back to the question paper. Create a link from the text CTB to open the web page, which is this. This is a web page. Now you have to be careful. You are writing full name. Back to the design. Here CTB hyperlink. It is existing file or web page, and this is the address. You have to write it as full URL. You can find it in the code right here. ahref. This is the CTB. This is the reference /a, which means it is finished. Back to your question paper. Create a hyperlink for the text email to make reference to this email address with the subject line my question. Now let's do it. This is email, but from the design it will be easier for you. The email address, and this is my email. Subject line is my question. Email to team. Okay, I will fix this. Now I will say okay, but how to fix my mistake? I will go to the code and I can just take this /a after team. That's how I will save my work and find it in the design. It is working well. So I have just to find the code here because it is email, mail to double dot or the vertical dots and then the email address. This is the subject. Be careful that from chapter 21, the space in the subject line is represented by the percentage 20. So you have to write it in your hand, please. Save, go to the design. As you see, nothing is appearing to us. Now, next question. 28. Attach the style sheet that you have to your web page. Go. This is your style. And drag drop. Yani, I have nothing as a new change. What's next? Now our job is to open the style sheet in a suitable software package, which is the same, the expression, add your name, center number, candidate number as a comment at the top of your style sheet. Now double click on the style sheet name here. It is opening. Save your file here and back. Now on the top, it means the first one, I click enter before each one, then /star, my name, Helene. It should be in capital letter, but no problem now. And this is a star /. The green one, it means it is a comment. After the comment, save, back to your question paper. The web page and the style sheet must work in any browser. Okay, most efficient method, all colors hexadecimal. Edit the style sheet. Make sure that your style sheet contains no HTML. It's okay. The style sheet must meet these specifications. Now, the heading style 1, which means H1. The font is Arial. If not available, Calibri. If these fonts are not available, the browser's default is sans serif. It will be the color RBG here, but it should be RGB, but no difference because no blue, no green, both are zeros, and the first thing will be double F, center align the text, paragraph style, fully justified. So let me do H1. Go, and here is the H1. I can just edit on H1. So this is the H1. Okay, the font should be Arial, comma, Calibri, comma, sans serif. Okay, then the color, here is the color. I can just write hashtag FF, then 0000. This is full red, center align. Now the alignment. Now from block you can find text align, center. Be careful that center here is ER, not as the question paper RE. Color here with no U. Okay, so I have done the color, the alignment, and the font style. Okay, now this is the H1. I will remove this one, no need. After H1, I will go to make the paragraph. Paragraph, it means the letter P stands for paragraph, fully justified text. That's all. Back here, and new style, P for paragraph. Okay, they are talking about the block to be a text align, just only justify, nothing more. Okay, after the paragraph, I have to check web background, which means body. Background, it is in the body. Set the image to be this image so that it is tiled, repeated, and override the. Okay, now when they say repeated or tiled, it means in all dimensions, X and Y. So it will be filling the background. Let's do it. Here, new style, body. Okay, now in the body, background, and it is not a color, it is an image. Browse, you can find it in your BG here. Okay, hi BG, open, and it should be repeated. This is background repeat. I want repeat. Now no repeat, it means just one time. In X it is horizontally, Y vertically. I want just the repeat. What's next about paragraph? Nothing. Now after this they are talking about table. No visible borders, cell padding 10, background color for the table only, with the blue, green, and red. As you see, red is 99, then the green BB, then DD. So it's 99 BB DD. So let's do it. Now here, new style, table. Okay, now in this table, borders. So let's talk about border here. It will be size invisible, so it is 0 width. Okay, and tick, it's all. Now cell padding is 10. Cell padding. Now box padding for all is 10 pixel. Please be sure, same for all, px, which means pixel. Now the background for this table only, it will be the color hash sign, it will be 99, then the green BB, then the blue DD. Okay, it's nice blue. Now okay, done. Now please be careful when we talk about the background, it will be just only for the table. I will pick it for the table. The padding, it will be for TD. I will take it off here. I will write TD and padding inside because it is the cell. Then I want something which is between the table and the TD as common. It will be the border width, table TD. Also you can do it from the new style if you are working here. This the border width for both of them. Save your work. Just why I did that. Cell padding, it means TD, the table data, okay? So because of this, this is only for the table data. The borders will be for the table and table data. Background only for the table. This is upon your experience you can do it, okay? So please be careful about the table. Table questions always is tricky. Save the style sheet in your file. It's okay, it's in the folder. I have nothing to worry about. Just save it. Now when we close it, we can find that we have done everything in a good way. And what's next? Now they want us to make an evidence for our style sheet, to refresh our browser and to take a screenshot for our work, then copy of the HTML. Now listen please. Now this is the style sheet. You can use the snip in new and get your screenshot for the CSS, the style sheet. Now this was the evidence 5. For evidence 6, they mean we have to browse our HTML web page and take a screenshot for it. So, but you have to resize. Okay, this is very small. Now in the zoom, let's make it 50. This is good. Now take a screenshot for this. After this, they want in the evidence 6 to make a copy of your HTML source. Please be sure the HTML source is the code. Control A, Control C, then go to your evidence file like this and make the paste. Control V there. This is your evidence 7. Okay, it's worth a lot. Please don't forget. Here, when they say your source, HTML source, they mean the code of your HTML file, the web page. Control A, it means select all. Control C, copy. Go to your Word document. Control V, which means paste. You may, if you have some time, extra time, just you can delete these extra blank lines if you want. If you don't want, there's no problem. Okay, if you want just to change the paragraph spacing here, also you can do it to be compact. But also if you don't do it, there's nothing about it. Okay, so we have done everything. Just you have to print your evidence file, and good luck. See you.